Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel, PointLeader75. Today is gonna be a video from Microsoft Flight Simulator X, although being an old game and not entirely supported by for the new stuff such as modern graphic cards and whatnot. It should still run pretty nice and smooth, and we shall have a nice look. We are at the moment at LAX, I suppose. I'm gonna take a look here. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, we are at LAX in a FA-18 Hornet, and we are about to take off. It's gonna be an unrestricted takeoff, nothing by the rules. We're just gonna take a nice little tour around LA and its surroundings. So let's sit back and enjoy. And for the record, I am, for a change, using the Xbox controller for Xbox 360. I haven't yet had time to plug in my Thrustmaster Hotas, so that will have to wait. But what I am using, however, are some mods, or add-ons, should I say, that gives better texture. However, the trees are being blacked out in black boxes. I don't know why, but otherwise things seem to be run pretty nice and smooth. So we are now currently over LA. And we're gonna do a low, or sniffing the tower sort of, at high speeds, of course. What else? And I am recording this with Fraps, but I would say that, as y'all can see, it's running nice and smooth. So, and everything is set pretty much almost on the highest settings, except for the distance, because in real life you wouldn't be able to see more than 80 kilometers ahead of you anyway. And so what's the point in having the computer to render further than that? But then again, I mean, when you are flying in fast jets like this, the progression of rendering ahead of you will increase, of course, in terms of how fast it will have to render, due to the speed, of course. But yeah, we're gonna do some low level flight here. And it's looking pretty nice. I am really happy with the performance, especially when it comes to Flight Simulator X. I have, however, of course, tweaked the config a little bit. Should you want to know more about how to tweak your config, give me a holler and I will see if I can assist you by any means necessary. It is a little tricky because it's not the correct way for just all computers. It's gonna have to be a trial and error a little bit. But what the config does is that it allows Flight Simulator to recognize all the memory that you have at hands, or for say what graphic card you use, how much memory is there, how much texture can you load in, etc., etc. This is the famous tower. I don't know the name of it, but it's that round tower from I think it was let's see now what the name was. I kind of forgot it. So yeah, I am doing live commentary as I play or fly in this case. Try not to get stuck on finding my words, but regardless, it's working pretty nice so far. I am, however, hoping that I will improve in time, as you will be seeing me uploading at least one video a day. Also to mention that I am open for suggestions. So if you guys have any suggestions in regards of choice of games or simulators, or if you want to see me doing some nice stuff in 3D Studio Max or anything else, give me a suggestion. It would be helpful. So I'm gonna pick up some height. Giving it some afterburner. Flying directly towards the sun. And then we're gonna level out. We are currently stalling out at 40 to 50 knots. And now it's time to... But yeah, as you can see, it's running pretty nice. It's the computer specs. I'm going to put everything like that in the description down below. However, I can tell you this much as for now, that it is a Intel Core i7 5960X with 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and it has two-way SLI Titan X from nVidia, 12 gigabyte video RAM each, in total 24. I am actually supposed to have three-way SLI, but at the current time it happens to be that the third card is not functioning, so I'm having that fixed through warranty, and it should have that one up and running in a three-way SLI momentarily. Alright, so let's just head back. I'm gonna go for a smaller airfield just north of Santa Barbara, or pretty much close to Santa Barbara, I suppose. So we're gonna head back here and head over the mountains, and we should be able to find what we look for. And see if I can find the Hollywood sign. That's always something you want to see, right? So let's just make a quick pass by the Hollywood sign. See if I can relocate my position here, or somehow figure out where I'm at. Alright, so yeah, this is not the ideal setting for Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator is being old, so you're always going to be stuck with a couple of problems, regardless how powerful your computer may be. But yeah, you can always go for trying to work, like I said, a little bit on the config file for FSX. So I'm gonna see if I can find the Hollywood side, and then we should be able to. It should be up here somewhere. As always, a little bit of quest trying to find it. I shouldn't be too far off. It is actually much further inlands than you would expect it to be. And it's not been a very big sign, really. I mean, especially when you're flying by in a fast jet. But I'm gonna give it a try and see if we can find it before we go for a landing. Oh yeah, all the shakiness or shaking come from a add-on that I use called Easy Dock Cameras. It allows me as well to adjust a number of features. I just installed it, so I haven't really put in some time in setting it up, but you can arrange a number of camera angles pretty much any way you want to present your plane, but it's looking nice. Been a little bit turbulent here. Gonna see if I can find it. Okay, that's also a good landmark when you are about to go for a landing. Oh well, should be able to see it. So this video shouldn't be too long, but as you all know, I'm gonna take off and give it a landing and remind you guys once again that I am using the Xbox 360 controller, which isn't, it's working, you know, but I mean I haven't had time to plug in the Thrustmaster joystick, as everything is fairly new. But regardless, this is what you're gonna get for this video. Just a quick little show how or what Flight Simulator X is looking like with highest settings. Alright, we're gonna go for the landing field that we see over there, over the mountain. That should be somewhere up north. It's not even Los Angeles anymore. I think it's a smaller community. It could be Santa Barbara, something like that. Putting the spoilers on, flaps full. We're gonna go for a quick or short landing and get gears down. Trying to hit 180 knots when we touch down. Hopefully it'll not turn out too much of a disaster. Been a little bit turbulent, as you guys can see now, thanks to Easy Dock cameras. It should present the right amount of shaking or turbulent, and we are down at 190 knots. Using a little bit of rudder here to correct at final. And we are down. Not the perfect landing, but it's a landing regardless. Full brakes. Letting some fresh air in, of course. Always. And flaps back to normal, or the position where they're supposed to be at, and leaving the runway. Alright folks, so that was it. Don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. It would help me a lot, and I will be seeing you in the next one.